So we made it to Las Vegas. We are staying for a couple days at the Hilton Grand Vacations on the Strip. So this is a non-casino hotel, and it was super easy to check in. There wasn't a line, so that was nice.
So like Michelle said, we're actually staying at a Hilton Grand Vacation, and the one we're at is actually a little further up the Strip. It's the one next to the Circus, and also really close to the new Resort Worlds as well. So at first I thought we'd just kind of give you a quick tour of this room. It won't take just a second because it's not a really big room, but these are known for timeshares, but you can also rent them through like hotels.com and other sites like that. But here you go. This is the King Studio, and as you can see, it's king bed, you get your TV. But the nice thing is that you actually have like a little kitchenette area too. So, and a mini fridge that you can actually use, which you don't get when you go to a casino hotel like the Mirage or places like that. So that's really sweet, especially if you like to do breakfast and stuff like we do. We like to do like yogurts and things, or just a place to keep your cold beer. You get your coffee maker, microwave, so all the things you need for just a quick thing. Also, you have, of course, your safe and stuff in the closet, and a simple little bathroom here.
All right, so we checked out of the Hilton Grand Vacations down on the Strip, and now we're moved down to the Hilton Grand Vacations Elara, and we wanted to show you guys this place and check it out. So we've got a nice, actually big bathroom in here. It's actually quite a bit bigger than I think our other bathroom.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Let's see what that. Oh yeah, this is a lot nicer.
Nice big tub.
This is like a big time step up from the other
one.
The other one on the Strip or the Boulevard, whatever they call it.
Yeah. So we've got a fairly big closet. As with, I think, almost all of the Hilton Grand Vacations, there's some kind of like little kitchenette. So this one actually has I think one more thing. It's got a dishwasher with it than the one on the Strip did not. About the same size refrigerator, microwave, toaster even, a little coffee machine. I think there's some plates. Yeah, wine glasses, plates up here. So yeah, that's kind of nice to have. It's definitely better than a casino hotel where you can't use any of that stuff. And we are staying in a king studio suite. So we've got a nice big king bed here, couch, which is kind of nice to have. We didn't have that in the other room either. So I've got a whole separate area then where I actually can do some work, and Joel's already got his set up here for editing.
That's right.
Make sure he's connected to the TV. So yeah, this place is actually pretty nice. It's a lot, it's actually quite a bit bigger than our other room. And we have a pretty nice view. Another view of the pool and a view of the Strip. So we're just across from the Aria and the Waldorf Astoria.
Alright guys, so we've actually seen both the Elara Hotel, which is the one that we're in right now, and we've seen the Hilton Grand Vacations on the Strip, which is, I think, technically called the Boulevard. I'm not sure, like, I've seen mixed, like, terminology to, like, describe it, but it's the one up by the Sahara. So we've seen both of those now, and now we want to decide, well, what do we like about each of them, and which is our favorite?
The Hilton Grand Vacations on the Strip, which is further down, closer to Sahara and Stratosphere, is, I mean, it's a nice hotel, but it's a little bit older. The pool is really nice.
Yeah.
There's like nice little like pockets where you can kind of chill and hang out. They weren't as strict about letting us bring in alcohol.
Well,
from outside,
anything for that matter.
or any kind of drink.
Yeah, even if it was just like a soda from the market or whatever, they were like, sure, bring it in.
Yeah.
Here at the Elara, though, nothing. You can't bring anything in unless you've got it literally at their bar.
Yeah.
So they are really hardcore on that, which is kind of a bummer. But especially for the people that are owners, because these are actual, timeshares. They're available to the public as well as hotel rooms, which, by the way, you can book one through our link in the description through hotels.com affiliate link. But you can book them there, or you can use them through timeshare. We're actually using them through a timeshare in this case. My parents have a timeshare.
Okay, another thing that we liked about the Hilton on the Strip was it seems to be a little bit quieter, I think. Not as busy as this one. So yeah, if you're looking for like a little bit quieter place, definitely a place to take families. You can actually get like a small kitchenette, or even I think like almost a full kitchen in some of their suites. So it's a great place if you have kids and families. They have a basketball court, tennis court that you can use, and a nice pool. So yeah, we watched lots of families there and lots of kids taking advantage of all the things to do on the property. So the only disadvantage, I think, is probably it's a little far out. It's not close to all of like the major casinos, and so it's just a little bit farther out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a 5-minute walk up to the Sahara, which is also where you can get a monorail stop. But there's additionally a Deuce stop, the bus that takes you up and down the Strip, right in front of the Hilton Grand Vacations too. So that's also actually a plus.
Yeah.
And then the closest, I think, is what? You gotta go right past the Circus, and there's like a little place where you can grab some like trinkets and...
Yeah, but now that Resorts World is open, you can actually... You can walk down to that. So that's only...
5 minutes.
5 to 10 minute walk.
It's one block.
So that is one nice thing about Resorts World, that it's actually pretty close to the Hilton Grand Vacations now, and so you're fairly close to a casino.
Yeah, and with Resorts World, there's like a lot of, like tons of food options there. It's basically kind of like a mall, essentially, but with lots of good food options, and of course it's across the street from the Peppermill, another really biggest hotspot, which is very tasty indeed. All right, so what about here, the Elara? I'll start off by saying that like the biggest thing I like about the Elara, or the best thing rather, is the fact that it's still pretty quiet. Like when you're up in the tower in your room, it's quiet. You don't hear hardly anything, so it's nice that you can get away from it all. But then also it's just like a couple minutes and you're downstairs and you're in the Miracle Mile Mall, where you can get pretty much anything you want, especially food-wise or shopping-wise or anything else. Yeah. Lots of great happy hours, very convenient for shopping for everything.
Yeah, so I would say probably the Elara would be our preferred, just because of the location, where it is on the Strip. It's right next to the Marriott Grand Chateau. It's connected to Planet Hollywood, and it's also across from the Aria. So that makes it pretty convenient to get to some casinos if you want to do some gambling. And also there's a great pool here. And the other nice thing is it's not a casino, so it's easy to check in and out. There's no long lines that you have to wait in, which we've heard about at some of the casino resorts.
We've experienced that in previous visits.
We've experienced it. So it's super easy to check in and out. You don't have to walk through a maze of casinos or slot machines to get out to the Strip. It's pretty straightforward and simple.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's nice, super convenient location. Again, you've got, if you need to get anywhere on the Strip, you can get like either Ubers or the Deuce or whatever you want to do.
And the monorail.
Yeah, even the monorail, actually. Just on the back side here, you can get the monorail. All in all, I think we really like the Elara. I definitely would say it's probably my preferred one. And like for any kind of remote workers like we are, internet speed wise, I did checks on both the Elara and the Boulevard properties, and they're about the same, about 16 up and 16 down for your internet speed. And I think the download varied slightly depending on traffic loads, but our upload was pretty consistent the whole way. So that's a little plus there too, if that's something you consider. There you go, guys. So I hope you guys like that. Thanks again for watching, and be sure to like and subscribe. And of course, you can, if you enjoyed this and this is helpful to you, you can always support us too on, you can buy us a glass of wine. We got some links in the description below, and you can always share this video with other people. And,
Yeah, we'll definitely leave links to the Elara
yes.
down below if you want to book this place that we're staying in right now.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go to the Hilton Grand Vacations on the Boulevard up the Strip if you want to book that.
Yeah.
We'll leave links for that, and thanks for watching. Happy wandering.
Happy wandering. You can follow our story on our blog and by subscribing to our channel and our socials. Thanks for watching.